Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Mark Miller, and this is my weekly video update sharing insights and advice about public relations and communications. As always, if you have questions or you'd just like to learn more about my services, you can always find me at markmillerpr.com. So today's topic, let's talk about content creation versus content curation. Do you have a small communications department, or maybe none at all? Or maybe you just have a one-person communications department, or even in a larger organization where you have a bigger communications department. A lot of us have felt bogged down by the expectation for content creation. Create an article for this, create a photo and cut line for that, try to get us published in this particular magazine or newsletter. And it's just one after another, create more and more content. And it makes sense. Content out there gets you attention. Content makes you as an organization visible, makes you more credible. There's lots of reasons for it. So by no means do I think it's a bad thing to say, get more content out there, although a lot of us have felt the frustration of that content expectation. So don't worry, there are answers to this. And one is to use innovative programs to source that content, to have others create it for you, that you don't have to create that all by yourself, or your small communications team doesn't have to create everything. You can source people inside your organization to write blogs, short articles, professional publication articles, and they're incentivized to do this as well. You can help them with this by showing them examples or helping to proofread their work or giving them feedback on their work. But a lot of folks within your organization may really be able to help you with this. You can also use other programs that engage stakeholders that may not work for your organization. And this depends on the organization, but you can look at your partner organizations. Are they publishing content that you could also share on your platforms? Do you have customers or students or any other main stakeholders, depending on what your organization happens to be, that they would be willing to, not just willing, but excited to generate content and then be able to see their content in whatever your publication or your platform is that you're publishing that on. So give that some thought about maybe who you could reach out to and ask for that. And once you've kind of dreamt up maybe 2 or 3 ideas about how you can curate this content and how you can get that coming in, make sure to get the right level of leadership on board. Again, that depends on your organization, whether it's a chief of staff, an executive director, a vice president, someone who can hold the departments, divisions, sections, whatever they are, of your organization, responsible, and kind of keep on top of them for creating that content, or give them a nudge as well to help you create that content. And then you're doing your part again by assisting with that process or proofreading or whatever help they might need. Then key is to follow up and give feedback on how it's going. So with the external folks, you're going to want to make sure that it's very visible to everyone. Hey, look at how they helped us out. This individual, put together this great article, got this great photo. Give them a shout out on social media, or make sure they're recognized for their work in a professional publication. Make it very visible that they've contributed. Internally, same way. Make sure that executive director, vice president, whoever it may be, is well aware of who created the work. You're not taking credit for the work. You are happy to facilitate that work and get it off your plate, since there's probably too much of it, and you may be able to get better content from the folks that are a little bit closer to what's going on. So help those who want to participate. And remember, some people might want to participate and not know how to do so effectively. So be helpful in that way there. So that's just some quick advice on how to look at getting a little bit more content coming through your office, going out there into the public sphere, no matter what the platform is, and getting some of that off of you and not having to create every single bit of content yourself. Because as we all know, that turns into a game of either quality or quantity, but you can't have both when it's a small team or just you. So that's it for today. Again, thank you as always for watching. And if you have any questions or want to learn more about my services, again, I'm at markmillerpr.com. Have a great evening, everyone.